All right, we are live with another Cafe Crash. I am your host, Daniel Crosier, and I am here with Bolonium, with Richard Taylor and Timmy Johnson. How are you guys?
Good. How are you, Dan?
Good. It's great to see you on this sunny weekend during COVID. Holy shit. Oh. Make sure to grab your coffee.
Let's start on a high note here, like depress everybody.
Well, yeah, it's a depressing time, and you're here to uplift us.
I forgot COVID was even going on. I've just been sitting here for the last year and a half. So
just the last year, I bet that that seat that you've carved your ass into has been pretty supportive.
Got a good cushion. Got a good impression.
Nice. Oh, looks like we're being joined by Bonnie Finley. Hello, Bonnie.
Yay!
Yay! We're all here.
How are you?
We're all
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's great to see you. Oh man. So we're just missing one person from your quartet.
I had to hurry up and make a nice plate of food for our thing today.
Yeah, it is a buffet, so I'm having a little coffee here. What do you have in there, Timmy?
I got my yerba mate.
Excellent.
There may or may not be a little bit of whiskey in there.
Nice.
Okay.
Keep it spicy. All right.
Spicy.
Excellent.
I'm going to share the Cafe Crash link with people so people can talk to us or something. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So anybody on Facebook or YouTube can comment to us, and then I can bring the comments in just like this. We'll show that some of the stupid things I send out during the pre-show.
Cool.
And yeah. So guys, wow. You guys have been just constantly working nonstop on music videos, for the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go around the circle, and then I can bring the comments in just like this. We'll show that. Whoever's doing that, turn that off, okay? We don't need any echo of me.
Sorry.
All right. So, Richard, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, and how you got into music.
Where they come from?
Yes. What are your origins? Parts unknown?
Oh, man.
It all started out with
Where
an
did
egg,
I come from?
right?
I couldn't tell you where I came from. I got into music by I don't know. I heard a song on the radio and was like, wow, music. That's cool. I love music. And then I met that guy over there below me, Tim Johnson. Where is he down there?
Nice. Tim?
Blow me.
I'm going to poke him in the head. Poke him in the head.
Oh.
Yeah, you. All right, 1, 2, 3. Bam!
Slapstick.
That's not
Oh
working.
my God.
Anyway, I met Tim in college, and he was
Delayed reaction, Tim. Come on. Stick with it.
band, and I was the only fan of his bad band. And
We were not bad. We were great. Not me,
Yeah.
but the rest of the band was great.
yeah, you were bad. And I told him, you could go far if only we combined our forces together. Me and you working together could take over the world. And if that doesn't sound full of it, then you're gonna get a lot of full of it here. We're a bunch of full of it guys. So
Nice plugs, by the way, for the new album.
plugs. I got
Oven.
no plugs in. This is all natural.
Ooh, is it? I don't know. It's not
Do the
spray on?
All magic.
Oh.
All right, Tim. Where did you come from, Tim?
I came from that magical place that every person comes from, and
Nice.
have kind of always been interested in art and music, and met Richard in film school because we both were filmmakers.
Right.
And he was so annoying and always wanted to collaborate or do something or just generally be up in my grill. He was just like, "Hey, Tim Johnson. And then the first time I ever went over to his house, he showed me his penis, and since then we've been best friends.
It was off to the races after that, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
There might need to be a little more context there, but yeah, I guess I in a nutshell did just whip it out.
Go on.
Bonnie, you've
I had a lot of art in school, all right?
No, he showed me an artsy film. To be honest, we started off as filmmakers. He was making a kind of artistic film that happened to have some nudity in it, and honestly, I'd never been over to his house before, barely knew him, and to see that he had that.
I can bring the comments in. Just
right.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I really learned that he has some balls. He has balls, both literally and figuratively, and
that's nice to see.
Who wouldn't want to work with somebody who has that kind of chutzpah? So we started collaborating along with our good buddy Zach Bynes, and made a bunch of short films together, and then a feature film together. And we got sick of all that and thought making music is so much easier than making films. So let's do that instead.
Sweet. Yeah, that's an interesting kind of spin from film to music.
Well, I've always kind of go together, I think.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've always been made music on my own or with other bands and stuff. And Richard has always encouraged that. And he's really, my family doesn't encourage it. Nobody else I know really encourage it. But Richard was always enthusiastic about the stuff I made. And it's great to have a friend who does that. And so it was a natural fit to be able to work together and make Bolonium.
Right. And, Bonnie, I know you, with Mar and working on Camp Crash with us and stuff. How did you hook up with Richard and Tim here?
I think the very first ever happenstance was with Richard and Zach. We met each other at the Hardcore Devo show down at Summit when it was, I think it was still Summit at that point. Yeah. And I was fully decked out in some old school looking Devo garb, and they had their hats on and their suits, and we took pictures together. And then Richard started messaging me like, "Hey, what do you think of this? What, tell us what you think." And then it started turning into like, what do you think track order should be, and just kind of opinions on that. And then they found out I was a drummer, and it kind of rolled into trying out for the band because they never played live. And then we started playing from that point, and it was a match made in Bologna.
We had nobody else in mind. We were like, yeah, you're the drummer. Like, we don't know any other drummers.
Bonnie is quite the rock star. She's been working so much in drumming, and Bonnie, you've also have so many music videos of you playing all kinds of songs on social media. It's pretty astounding. I love it.
I just like certain songs, and I try to recreate them. No matter if it's like T for T. It's just fun figuring out the process of doing it. I take a lot of inspiration from Tim. And his music making. I'm trying to make some new stuff myself under Daughter of Horror, that moniker.
Oh, right.
Like original stuff, but it's all kind of weird electronic jammy stuff for right now.
Cool. Well, I can't wait to hear that stuff. Now, with your filmmaking background and your current endeavors into music, Bolonium's been going on for several years now, just constantly turning out album after album, music video after music video. What's that process like to keep the creative juices going?
That's a good question, Dan. I don't know.
Is that too big of it? Should I?
No, I think I would describe all of us right here. And the reason why Paul, our bassist, isn't here is because he's way too cool. He's just too cool.
Man.
So
I got to do this for him.
Yeah. To be honest, we're all a little bit high-strung, anxious people who are just a little antsy all the time.
Look at Richard just to gauge that.
Yeah. So I think I don't know what we'd be doing if we weren't productive. It's like I personally need to be working on something all the time. Otherwise, I feel like a worthless human being. And that might be some deep, dark personality trait, but at the same time, it motivates me. So that's not something I'm ever going to seek therapy for, because art and music is the therapy for it. So,
right.
Yeah, this year kind of just kicked things into gear for me too. Just, what a year it's been, and I just want to make it better this year. Do stuff, make it a lot more fun for me.
And so you are back in Denver, right, Bonnie?
I am. I had a brief excursion to Reno, Nevada, to work for some weird billionaire eccentric guy who makes things, and it was a weird time, man. Let me tell you. But I'm back. It's great.
Excellent. We're happy to have you back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, cool. So last year you put out Snacktacular, and now you're about to put out this new album, or is it all out already? Full of it?
It is out.
Oh, nice. I've got the ticker going down below, with your Bandcamp to go and listen and purchase full of it. Do not leave this interview right now. Wait till after the interview and go there and support, these amazing local musicians. Yeah, that's right. Down below. There you go. Man,
we're on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff too now. So
excellent.
People can listen where they like to listen to. So yeah, it's cool. And the album came out of nowhere. It really did. It was like we didn't really try to make a new album. It just kind of happened. So happy accident.
Right, guys? Cool. That's awesome. This album came, when you guys were, in quarantine during COVID, right?
Correct.
Yeah. What's that process like? How's that difference from previous,
Well, I remember thinking, since we were playing live a lot before, which I really miss. We all really miss playing live.
Mm-hmm.
I remember thinking the next album is going to be almost like a group of songs that we're going to get really good at playing live, and we're almost just going to be able to go into a studio and just almost record it live, and it'll be kind of more of a punk rock type thing that we can all replicate, on stage. And obviously COVID hit, and that changed my whole mindset about everything. And so we ended up just kind of starting sharing song snippets, or I'd write something, Richard would write something. And it became something that was untethered to any idea of playing live. So it almost really freed us up to experiment and mess around, jump around on different instruments. Bonnie plays a lot of synth on the album. Cool. I play some bass on the album as well as other instruments. And Richard, we all became more versatile musicians. Richard wrote a bunch more songs than he has written on any previous album, and has.
Cool. Oh, we're talking about me. I'm back.
We're talking about you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all we ever talk about, because you are Bolonium. We're just your sidemen.
Thank you. Tim knows how to feed my ego, and I love it. Feed it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to use a couple new toys that weren't like a drum set. I kind of used this guy a couple times.
Great to see you all. Hi,
nice.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
The paranormal investigator.
Who you're going to call? You're going to call Brian Boner. There's the ghost.
Right. That's right.
He's in our feature film, Adam the Amazing Zombie Killer. He died. He's one of the car salesmen in the movie. So.
That's cool.
We never got you in our movie, Dan. I don't understand. I think we used some of your props, but we never wound up getting you in the movie.
Yeah, for Adam the Amazing Zombie Killer, I think you reached out to me because I had a bunch of props, things that I've worked on with other films, and then stuff I think I scored from Distortions Unlimited up in Greeley.
Yeah.
So, I just lend them to you guys to do whatever, I think I remember seeing a couple sequences where, my leg apparatus, was getting ripped apart or bleeding all over the place. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll have to get you maybe in our new project for Full of It. We're trying to make kind of a little mini movie.
Cool.
Yeah, so
is that something that you're doing, with COVID, like how you made the album, like shooting through Zoom or anything like that? I noticed that with some filmmakers that's now becoming a trend, is shooting actual films, short films or feature films through Zoom.
Interesting, huh? Yeah. No, we still, I think we're still doing just what we do, guerrilla filming. Okay. And go out and, in the middle of nowhere. There's no people there.
Right.
And it's usually just me, Tim, and Bonnie, usually. Maybe one other person with a camera. So, small crew.
Is Paul, does he ever, work with you guys outside of the band like that?
Paul.
Huh?
Who's Paul?
Oh, I don't know. I heard tales you have a really cool bassist, but
I think there's one good point where that happened. The first video we shot for Snacktacular.
Yeah.
You didn't want to get in a dog suit, right? And we're all in dog suits, and then the camera just happened to get Paul in a brief moment looking cool for a minute,
Yeah.
That was enough.
No, Paul. We've talked Paul into some stuff, and he's actually a really good expressive actor. When you get him to go, he's actually in Adam the Amazing Zombie Killer. He's one of the guys.
He actually is.
Cool.
But yeah, no, he's great, and he'll go along with what we say. But he begrudges us a little bit, and he's really just our daddy. He's the daddy of the band.
So, yeah,
leather daddy.
Yep, he's the leather daddy.
Well. With Full of It All, should we go ahead and play the music video? Is it the full length music video, Richard, that you sent me?
We don't know yet. I mean, this is just something we put out just to get something out there.
Okay.
This is our first track on the new album, Gigawatts. And, we just put this together because we just wanted to show people that we are filming and we are doing some more music videos, but I'm not sure what we're doing with this yet, but yeah, check it out if you
will do. Let's play this.
Sweet.
Won't you come along with us? But do you got the gigawatts? What if you forgot to set your alarm clock? Could you possibly follow the clock? Follow the clock.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. It looks like you guys are driving around in a fun little go-kart.
Yeah.
God, that must have been a lot of fun to shoot.
Yeah, it was more fun holding the camera during that part.
Yeah, Bonnie was literally running alongside the car, holding like an iPhone or a camera, like filming us. So
We got lots of funny stuff, but we just haven't put it together yet. But yeah. I don't know what the hell that car was. What was that thing?
I couldn't tell you what that was called. Yeah, one of my friends happened to own that and have some property we could drive it on, and I didn't realize. I just thought it looked cool. I never realized what it would look like when we were actually inside it, and it just looks really funny when we're inside it. Like we just look like it's like a clown car or something. So it worked out really well.
I'm not sure if people think we're trying to look cool, but
no, I thought we were going to look cool, but just as anything that we do is cool, we never look cool.
I mean, it was the costumes that really sold it.
We're just never gonna be cool. It's never gonna happen.
And I'm okay with that.
Well, you guys, you're having so much fun. Like the music is always just so much fun. You're having a good time. You want to be all inclusive. When I listen to you guys live and see the music videos, like obviously it echoes. Bonnie, you touched upon this. That you guys met up at a hardcore Devo show. It echoes Devo and Weird Al Yankovic. I mean, those are the two big impressions. I'd imagine those were big influences on you guys.
Definitely.
Oh, that's cool. Yes.
I'm a big Devo fan myself.
Wow. Yeah, that's hardcore, dude.
There's an accordion over there.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You got Richard's accordion. That's your instrument of choice, right?
Oh, I need an instrument in the shop.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Actually, when me and Richard first met, we started talking about music we liked. And it turned out that we had been at a bunch of concerts together, when we were teenagers. We didn't know each other, but we were both at the same things. We saw Weird Al. We were at the same Weird Al concerts many times. We were at the same Tenacious D concert.
Yes.
Same They Might Be Giants concerts. Like our paths would have eventually crossed anyway. And the fact that they did, is a miracle. It's a miracle.
Nice.
That's true.
That's awesome. In December, I was fortunate enough to interview Bermuda Schwartz from Weird Al, the touring band. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. He was releasing a photo album book on
Weird Al's black and white. And
he said he would have played my drum set if COVID didn't happen. I was upset about that.
Yeah, we were going to play the Festival, and Bermuda Schwartz was going to be there, and we were hoping to get him to guest on one because we could do a cover of Dare to Be Stupid. We were hoping he would drum with us.
Cool.
It unfortunately didn't happen, but the door might be open for that in the future.
Yeah, most definitely. With the pandemic the way it is, obviously there's a lot of limitations to do anything in person. Have you guys been looking at doing performances online? I know a lot of people did that at the beginning, and some people are probably a little burnt out, but still, to connect with the community and stay connected. I mean, obviously, you guys are putting out the album and more music videos, so you're constantly doing stuff. But is that ever in consideration?
I've got something in the works. We're just not. I'm not going to say anything about it until we know for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Bonnie's kind of our I'd say you kind of act like our manager a little bit. I mean,
our public relations.
I mean, our
these
PR
guys write the stuff, so I need to pull some of my weight too.
She's like our PR person. So it's like she basically every gig we've ever gotten is through her, and so. If she says she has something in the works, then I guess she's got something in the works. So I don't know. We'll see.
Cool. Well, Bonnie, Richard and Tim, they definitely need management.
That's true.
So,
I need a management for myself sometimes. I just, it's easier for me to manage that than it is for myself. I don't know.
Isn't that true? I find that's a lot. I think that's true of a lot of creative people. It's easier to help out somebody else than to, really keep yourself in line. Hopefully by extension that keeps yourself in line.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
I agree with that.
Well, and I think that's what makes us work as a band too, is because we're all best friends and we give each other tough love. when we need it. You know, like I'm really hard on Richard. I know that I'm really hard on Richard because he's just a little bitch. You know.
It's funny to hang around them together.
Yeah.
I think Bonnie has seen us argue a few times.
Yeah. What is it like to be in the same room together and to the mechanics of the band? What is that? Is that a lot of dynamics? Is it a lot of fireworks? Is it explosive? To me, it just seems like it'd be fun.
It is fun. It's such a thrill. No, I love my band so much, and no, the energy is really high, and it's like it's good to have friends that you can disagree with and yell at and kind of slap around a little bit because, like, at the end of the day, it's all forgiven. We love each other, and it's the fun intensity is more intense than any kind of negative things that go on between us. And it's like we need to argue. We need a little bit of friction in order to make a good creative product. So.
I've seen that. Without that, you don't have those creative hurdles that you need to overcome to create really good art that everybody else can relate to. And so sometimes good friction is awesome. Just like a good marriage, you're not going to agree on everything.
Yeah, you definitely act like a married couple pretty often.
Yes.
But my bandmates over here, they keep me honest because I'm kind of I like to kind of isolate myself and be a hermit. But right. Richard could never tell a lie even if he tried. So it's like he lives an authentic life completely because he can't keep track of his own memories anyway. So he could never lie. So that keeps me honest. Bonnie, of course, is living the most authentic life of her. So it's like. They're so inspiring to me and keep me honest and keep me pushing forward to be something great.
Cool. That's cool. Looks like Logan just chimed in. Logan says, "Hi, Bologna people."
Hi, Logan.
Hey.
Love you. Hi, Bologna people. Logan's got a really cool band with Gord versus Goon. We can't ever be as cool as those guys, but we try, Were we supposed to play a show with them before the pandemic happened?
Yeah, it was Gord versus Goom and Dan Celine at the High Dive finally.
Yeah, we were going to play at the High Dive, and we were going to, headline, and
cool.
Everything happened. So
I made the call to can it.
I think that show was March 16th or something like that of last year.
Yeah, I had just we didn't really think about it, but I had just gotten back from Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, right,
Jalisco in Mexico, and
yeah, that's right.
And we were there, and I'm like, oh shit, maybe is this? Are we gonna be okay during this?
Right.
And somehow, no mask, we were fine.
That's crazy to even think.
The next day, it was South by Southwest closes, the NBA shut down.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's weird to think that a year ago, all that came to a head. It feels like 3 years have gone by. Doing these interviews, I've seen myself age, which I think all of you age way better than I do.
No, you're happy man.
Close in. I've got so many gray hairs.
Look at this. Look, I'm fucking balls and fucking look gross feet.
Yeah, well, you still look way cuter and more adorable than me. I'm a grizzled old man filled with hatred and old potatoes.
No, you're a wise old wizard. That's what you are.
Well, you're sweet. I do carry around a nice staff. I call it my measuring stick. Really, because I still do comic books and I need those measurements. Logan just chimed back in. Bonnie made a killer flyer and shirt for the game. Yeah, Bonnie, do you do a lot of the art for the band? I know you also as a mural artist and illustrator, along with Mar. You do a lot of creative visuals. I mean, you're kind of a triple threat. I love it.
Well, I'd say most of Bolonium's visuals are these guys here.
Really? No kidding.
Yeah, but I chime in when I can when they'll
be modest.
Nice.
I'm actually doing some 3D stuff
Cool.
or the full of it. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know. It's up to Tim. I could show a quick snippet of what I'm working on, but it's up to Tim. I'll let Tim make that call.
Tim?
I like that idea. Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't give too much away, but like we got good things on in the pipeline.
One quick thing here. If you see it, great.
Can you
Don't.
screen share or something? Or what?
Sorry.
You might have a share option at the bottom of your screen.
So
There.
we're working on a Bolonium kind of mini movie. So the album is 8 tracks long, and yeah, we're doing a mini movie. And
Cool.
So yeah, I made there's a character Snacky, right?
yeah, Snacky.
I just made this quick little 3D character.
Oh my god.
Made him walk.
Snacky created by Joe Oliver, by the way.
Really? Tell him to return calls.
Oh, really? I haven't talked to him in a while, but
That is
awesome. Look at that.
oh my god. Bonnie,
Snacky the Terminator.
wow.
A
Bonnie,
couple more times. If you don't see it, I'm sorry.
that's so cool.
We see
Yeah,
it. We definitely see it.
All right, that's it.
Cool. That is awesome. Very cool, Bonnie.
So
Yeah,
I think we're going to be battling the evil sausage there at the very end of the movie or something. I don't know yet. We haven't figured it out.
We're making it up
Yeah,
as we
yeah.
go on.
That's not even the final walk.
No.
Just an example,
Right.
proof of
Yeah.
concept.
Is that going to be a short animated film then from Bolonium?
Well, so for our last album, we did a music video for every single song, and we set out to do that, which was pretty ambitious looking back, just because it was a shit ton of work.
Yeah.
And for this one, we knew we couldn't get together as much, and also didn't want to kind of be limited by the idea that we would have to make something for every single song and all that. We just kind of wanted to make music and see what happened. So the idea behind the visuals, we still have to do visuals just because that's who we are and what we like to do. But we decided we want to make shorter versions of the songs and make really short, like it's kind of that could add up to be like a short film. So every song would be kind of abbreviated, and then it would add up to be like a short film that has the same characters throughout. So we're going for this kind of post-apocalyptic thing. So
Nice.
What you eating, Bonnie?
cool.
Huh?
What you eating?
Fish.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
snack tack.
I have no food. Yeah, that sounds snacktacular. I have no food in my
Yeah, no, we've been spring cleaning in the backyard all morning, so
Oh, cool.
I had to hurry up and make something before I got on this thing.
Yeah.
If people could pick up our album on our Bandcamp at Bolonium, $8. It's only $8. Maybe I could, get some Taco Bell later or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, go and support. Apparently, Richard needs it sooner than later. So go to
Yeah.
Bandcamp right now. But keep one window open to this so you can hear us and be able to interact with us. I find it so interesting. Like especially today, so many bands are looking to do more multimedia projects. Obviously, you guys, locally, you're kind of the epitome of doing that. You've got multiple projects going at various stages, whether it's film, music videos, the new album, and the like. Is there anything else that you guys, really want to tackle?
World hunger?
World hunger.
I like that idea.
Um,
I'm down.
Yeah.
too sure. I mean, we're kind of focused on just finishing, this little mini movie we were talking about, and then what else? I mean,
on the side, we've been kind of working on some covers of musicals, of like strange musicals we like. So
right.
we love like The Brave Little Toaster, and there may be some weird Bolonium covers of The Brave Little Toaster coming up. And I think, I don't know, I don't want to like get too ambitious here, but it's almost like that's practice for maybe making a Bolonium musical one day. Like
we just hate announcing things before we do them, because
that's true.
It's almost like a death sentence for any idea. Is like, oh yeah, I'm going to write a musical, and it's like, no, if I say it out loud, it'll never happen. So So I
Yeah,
just
well,
my brain.
I'm gonna start as soon as we get off this call. Like,
You're gonna
it's
start
on
writing
now.
music? You're gonna start writing.
Yeah, it's right back to work for you, right?
Yep.
Doing creative stuff. Not talking to this jackass.
Our musical will be called "Groom of the Stool."
Groom of the Stool.
Groom of the Stool. That sounds nice. A lot of plumbing in that title.
We were
Nice.
talking about "Groom of the Stool." Hey, this band is new to me, but I love Weird Al. We'll check them out. Great interview.
Yeah,
Butler.
that's G. Larry Butler. He's an actor out in Hollywood. I interviewed him months ago on Kofo Live and Undead. You know, he'd be a great voice talent if you ever want to, connect with somebody like him.
We'll cast him in the musical. I mean, it's all coming into place, guys.
There you go. It's all coming
You're
together.
casted. You're already casted.
Yeah, Richard, you mentioned you met several people through truck stops and through me. Before we went live, so yeah, there we go, constantly connecting you with people.
It's true, man. Mr. Butler, you're in the movie.
So with the new album, with Full of It, what
Yes.
what was the new flavor that you guys were going for? Earlier you said you were given the opportunity to, and the time and the space to explore, and Bonnie was able to hop on synth and do a lot more of that. From the snippet that we played, from the video that we played, it seems a lot more, not mellow, but more of a nice soundscape, almost like you're looking for kind of like a musical score of sorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good analogy. I guess we're trying to just create music that we knew we couldn't really reproduce a live on stage anymore, because we knew we weren't going to be playing live. So why not just get weird and experimental and I guess Sergeant Peppery, if you will.
Oh, nice, Sergeant Peppery. That's a good song.
Yeah. So a lot of these songs I don't even know how we would. I don't know how to play them. So we'd have to relearn them, and
I'd have to do a lot more programming to kind of sync up with,
Right.
Exactly. So, we were just trying to go, I guess, all out. So I hope we achieved, a little bit of that anyway.
Nice.
I would encourage people to go listen to the album and maybe, indulge in some substances, might help in the experience.
Yeah, like coffee, and cocaine.
Absolutely.
Bolonium.
Anything.
Have a big slice of bolonium, stick it in your mouth.
Right.
Swallow it down, and you're good.
Nice.
Bolonium.
Bologna sandwich, a little bit of bologna.
If you can get your hands on Bolonium, I would definitely take a big old dose of it.
Nice. Yikes. With the new album too, what's your favorite track that you guys worked on?
That's a good question.
And to be fair, I don't know any of the tracks, so you can totally just blurb out a lot of bullshit that I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You're first, Richie.
No, I'm never good at going first. Why doesn't Bonnie go first?
I would say my favorite we go two is Blink of an Eye and Past Dance.
Nice.
I contributed some more synths to that thing, and I think I did some of the weird drumming stuff on this thing right here.
Cool.
It was nice to kind of mess with this thing instead of playing real drums.
Yeah. Check out, I think you would like the track Zero Chill, Dan.
Zero.
It's very Devo-esque, I guess, if you will, and dives deep into my subliminal brain of anxiety and depression. So, yeah, I think that was more of a personal song than I'd like to let out.
That's one of my
favorites. Also, Cotton Thought is a good one, too. It's just a good... I've been hearing it's a banger.
That's what I said. Yeah. Full of It's great too. It's got more of that classic Bolonium vibe to it.
Right.
It's got kind of that Schadenfreude feel to it as well.
Nice.
I think people have been, I've been getting a little feedback on the album, and they've been saying "Big Red Button" is really the standout. So if any track you would check out, it's "Big Red Button," which I know is a very personal song for Tim Johnson.
I guess so. I don't know. No, me and Richard probably fought the most over that song, which is funny. So
yeah, we did. We fought a lot about the song because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit about because we were talking about good friction. Is this one of those like good fights to kind of propel the music forward?
Well, it was like he kept on he's doing the vocals and he kept saying don't go pressing my big red. I always wanted to either be touching my big red button, don't go touching my big red button, or pushing my big red button. And he kept saying pressing my big red button. And for some reason, I was so pissed off about that. I'm almost like, I'm quitting the band. I'm done. I'm done.
Wow.
And then I didn't like the lyrics. I just didn't like the lyrics. Because what's wrong with pressing buttons? You don't want to press people's buttons.
Yeah, but to sing that into a microphone, it's like it's too many. It's like
it's a hard P. Yeah, I understand it's a hard P, but it's also a very rock and roll song. So don't go pressing. I think it work. I don't know.
Anyway, it's like that point is now so pointless. Now it's like, why did we even get so attached to that kind of stuff? So it's funny looking back. I would say my favorite song is the final song called "What's Old Is New Again." Mm-hmm. Richard always had that idea of those words, "What's Old Is New Again," as a song. Cool. And we didn't really know what to do with it. And it's funny because Paul Day, our bassist, who's missing, and me had actually written a lot of those riffs a long time ago when we were in college, like 10 years ago. So we had some of these riffs, and we reincorporated into this song, and named it "What's Old Is New Again" because they were like old, unused parts of the song that we never used, and turned it, made it Bolonium style. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I would love for us to go in that kind of direction.
Nice.
Maybe for the next album, but it's not up to me. Not up to me.
That's cool. Well,
one more thing, Dan, like we wrote probably, we only narrowed it down to 8 songs on this new album, but we wrote probably like 25 songs. So it's like, we already have a new album ready to go. We have another album already. So, I mean, we really could just put out another album already. So I think we're going to call that one Leftovers.
There you go. Hopefully the baggie is still sealed on that too, and will last a little while.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you guys got a new fan in Larry, so love it. Thank you. I am a musician as well. Larry's a pianist too. I think he's originally from Denver, and went to Hollywood like some 40 years ago or something.
Cool.
Thanks, Larry.
But Bolonium with or without mayo?
I'm a mayo guy. Richard's a mustard guy. I can't speak for Bunny.
Both.
Nice. God, the best.
I go both ways on the mayo.
He likes to go both. That's good.
Quite the swinger. I love it.
It's got to be mustard or nothing. Mustard. I love the mustard.
Mustard and mayo.
You got the mayo. You like your mayo, don't you?
I love my mayo.
God,
that's the secret to my scrambled eggs. You've had my scrambled eggs. You know what's up.
Yeah.
You put a little mayo in scrambled eggs. Culinary tips.
Cream or nothing.
I think you put cream frige in scrambled eggs, not mayo.
So, Richard, you sent me another video clip too to play. Can you set this one up?
Well, I thought, maybe, since we're just here in the cafe, we'd want to maybe do an acoustic, maybe a live version of a song off the new album. And we already had recorded this version of Blink of an Eye. So, maybe let's do a little Blink of an Eye live here on
the same spot here.
I'm not holding the camera this time.
Ooh,
Bonnie does play.
Why aren't you sitting in front of that background, Tim?
Because the backlight is too much. You can't see me if I do.
True. I just
was in Telluride.
So, yeah, this is where we actually recorded the Blink of an Eye song. So
good old Telluride.
I actually recorded most of the album there too in Telluride because I usually go out to see him and that's when we, record, get creative. It's hard to do that back here in Denver. So I like to escape in the mountains, and Bonnie's come out too a lot of times, and we can be loud, we can be proud, and just make all sorts of noise, and so it's fun to get out there in the mountains and hang out with Tim. So
nice. Okay, well I'll go ahead and play the video clip that you sent.
All right, sweet. Hope it plays.
Here from the past, wishing you a happy future.
Darn Skippy.
Don't step on a crack. Do not break your daddy's back. And remember to wash where the sun don't shine. What a time to be alive. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. 'Cause life will go by in the blink of an eye. So shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Life will go by in the blink of an eye. Shake it back and forth, shake it side to side. Life will go by in the blink of an eye. Now I was in the present yesterday, but I know I'll miss tomorrow's moment. You know what? It makes me feel tense. It's not your fault. I can't picture anyone as an adult. 'Cause nothing makes sense. So don't worry so much. Smell the roses and eat your lunch. And don't let the good things pass you by. Getting tired of your monkey shine. You better wake up, now's the time. And don't let the door hit you on your behind. In the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. Shake it to the right. Shake it goodbye. In the blink of an eye. Shake it back and forth. Shake it side to side. The light will go by. In the blink of an eye. Blink of an eye. Blink of an eye.
Wow, cool. Hey, Chester.
Hi, Chester.
He's feeling so much better too.
He was full of it.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he was sick for a little bit. He got full of it. So while I was out of town recording that song with Tim, my cat had gotten into the cat food, and he must have ate the whole bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So he got full of it for sure. So I headed into the doctor to get a kitty colonoscopy.
Oh man.
Yeah. So that really sucked.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Hey, what'd
know,
you think of the song, Dan?
I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I think that needs to be the basis of your next music video with it, is just that live in person with Telluride as that backdrop.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely brilliant. Geez, yeah, you really do have a new fan with Larry. You said he'll definitely check out the album.
Cool.
Yeah, to correct me, he lived in Denver for 11 years, but is originally from Napa Valley, California. And he used to ski Telluride. So he said it's a hell of a ride.
Yep.
And loves Bleak of an Eye. It's brilliant, no baloney.
Oh, that sounds full of it right there.
Yeah. No.
Thank you, Larry.
That's awesome. Thanks, man. That's really cool. I'm glad we. So that's all that's. We don't care what we're doing. We don't know why we're doing this, but we do it just for the love of whatever. And then to do this, and then to expose somebody, like if only one other person knows who we are, it's all worth it.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
thank you, Larry.
Yeah. You guys, as we talked to throughout the hour, you're constantly doing creative things. You're making new music, making new music videos. Clearly, you're working on a new animated short film. We can't wait to see more of that. And when the world starts to open up, which hopefully it is, to a limited extent. Can't wait to see you guys live and in person again.
Totally. I can't wait to see everybody else too. And, let's dance like it's the past.
Yeah, most definitely. My back, however, will probably scream, "No, dude, it's the fucking future."
Well, you got to work those kinks out, but we'll all get back to normal here soon. And we'll look back on this and have a good laugh.
Is there a doctor in the house?
I mean, looking back on some of these photos we've taken, we already knew like we're gonna look back on this and laugh because we're just we got masks on. We look, we're all covered. We look ridiculous. So it looks like we just got out of a doctor's office.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't mean to downplay, the tragedy of COVID or anything, but when you tell an artist you have to isolate yourself, like, come on, like that's like the best news I could possibly hear. Like, oh, I have to stay in my house and just be alone. Like, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I get to work on
me too. And we didn't know we could work remotely until we were kind of forced to work remotely. So it's like, just send me some weird riff you've been working on or something like that. That's how a lot of this album was created anyway, because I would make a little ditty, record it, and Tim would work his magic, and well, and there's mixing, so Tim does all the mixing, and I wanted to boost his ego a little bit on how well the album sounds, and I hope people check it out. So.
Well, and a lot of it was just serendipitous. I can't take any credit for a lot of the things that happened because it's like Richard would send me an idea of a song, and then I'd be like, "Hey, Paul, we need to get you on the album, so just play some bass. Like, just play any bass that you have. Like, just play anything." And he sent over some tracks, and they literally, I'm not joking, lined up exactly. He happened to play at the exact same tempo and in the exact same key as some of these songs we were already working on. So we could just drop his bass in there, and it would give it a whole new dimension. And a lot of these strange, it's like, just do it. If you're an artist or a creator in any way, just do it. And weird serendipitous things will happen, and it'll be magical, and it'll be something that you never imagined would happen otherwise. So we just got really lucky with a lot of these tracks that all the right elements are in place, and we kind of know what each other likes and stuff. And it's like I couldn't tell you who plays what on every single track. There's a lot of layers, but it's turned into something that we never intended it to turn into. So,
very true.
That's awesome. So limitation breeds innovation.
Definitely.
Good way.
And we're just we're dumb enough to keep going forward, whether it's good or not. And somehow we whittle it down to a point where we think it's good and we're ready to go forward. Like, we have terrible ideas. These ideas are bad, but we keep going forward with them until they become listenable, I guess, to some people.
You got to get those bad ideas out before any good ideas come. Like, so.
Yeah, I don't think they might be bad ideas for you, but for the rest of us that are listening, what you put out is absolutely just an eargasm. We love it.
Well, you were a man of words, Mr. Dan Crosier.
Well, it's just because I've been home a lot, and there's a dictionary on my, on my Wi-Fi. So, might as well do a deep dive from time to time.
Exactly. There's nothing else to do, so listen to an album a day, find a new band that you've never even heard of, every day. Do a drawing every day, do something every day. I don't know. Cook a new meal every day. Doesn't have to be art, do something, go mow your lawn, or I don't know, just find a hobby, do it every day. And there's nothing but time right now. So
Right. Most definitely. Guys, thanks so much for coming out. Bonnie, Richard, Tim, it's so great to see you. I miss,
Wish I could hug you all.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see you guys in person and hear some, the amazing new album live.
We got to figure that one out. I have no idea how we're going to do that.
Thanks so much. And for everybody that's watching out there, and you better fucking be watching, you go to that Bandcamp and you go purchase that album. Support local artists and watch them continue to make amazing art to enrich your lives.
Wow. Absolutely.
Here, Bonnie, let me give you a kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
Hey, we're on Spotify too, so if you just want to go and sample the album, you can go on there and listen to it before you throw us an $8 or whatever. So let me
go throw money at them, damn it. So and you guys are also on YouTube with all the music video. Oh, hey, hold on, I missed that.
We'll give a kiss again.
Other way.
Is it the other way? Okay.
Yep. All right, go for it. There you go. Yeah.
There we go. That's lovely. That's lovely. I'm done, Richard. That was enough.
You start kissing, it's over. I mean, it's time to get the real cafe crash.
Yeah. Well, that just upped the production value of the show. So thank you very much.
So when are we gonna start the interview?
Oh yeah, well we're pretty much done. Click. Guys, yeah, I know. Ready? Guys, again, thanks so much for coming out. Thanks to everybody that tuned in. Make sure to go to the Bolonium Bandcamp. It's streaming at the bottom. That's what that ticker is there for. And I want to say thanks to Mutiny Cafe for all your support, and Groovy TV. Groovy, we miss you, but I think Cindy and Dino are taking that over. So, appreciate it. Everybody that tuned in, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Go support this amazing band, Bolonium, and make sure to look out for each other. Be good, be kind, help each other out there. All right, guys. Hey, stick around for just a minute while we sign off. Okay. And thanks everybody. Have a good night. Have a great week. We love you. Bye.